Guys, welcome back to episode 1 of season 4 of the Grimsby Town to Glory. You might be expected, if you haven't seen this series in a while, which you should have done, go back and watch the rest if you haven't, us to be in the Prem. We are not. It's another season in the Championship. It's a bit of a downer to start off with, as we are going to go uphill from here. Signings to be done today. A pre-season tournament that looks very tasty for us. A first game of the season and a load of players going out. Smash the like button if you're excited already, as today we have the start of the season. Of course, we only play one game at the start, and that is going to be Barnsley, a team that if we are going to kick on this year, I think we have to win. I know a load of Barnsley fans, so hopefully don't offend them, as then we go into a more difficult month. We've got Sheffield United now in our league, we've got, I think, Brighton, the likes of them. It's going to be a good year. Of course, I don't want to be too far out in the open saying we're getting promoted, but that is the aim of this season as the press conference has begun. Nicholas Edmund Jr. coming on with these great questions. Why don't you try setting your defence tactic to something like constant pressure or something? I am definitely going to do that. What I'm thinking about doing is showing you the tactics as I make them. I'm going to stick with the 5 at the back, but have alternatives to switch to in game, like the attacking and very attacking, defensive and very defensive. So now we can control games better, because we started off slow and got faster. Maybe we can do something with the tactics to agree with that. We've got Nunana back for the second time in a row with some good suggestions here. Great first vid, thank you very much. Connor Gallagher and Van der Voort look like very decent ones. The keeper from Ghent I am looking at on the radar, but we do have Schubert, so I think if we're going to buy another keeper, it's got to be the last priority. We've got a 77 rated one, and Nelson from Toronto is the guy I'm going to scout today. Jenny Cohen with a great suggestion here. Swansea have got relegated from our league, that is a fact. And they're telling me to nick some of their players. They have some great ones. Jamal Lowe, our ex-player Kyle Bennett, or Ryan Bennett, sorry, should be a good backup player. So I think we could definitely take a couple of their players, as they are some fantastic suggestions. Thank you all for commenting. If you want to be in the press conference, just leave that comment down below. As today, we're going to go through the transfer hub. We're going to go through the money, as we have 7.7 million. That is a lot more than I expected. It said 8.6. But of course we bought a good scout at the end of last episode from Prison Break, if you saw the thumbnail, as we're going to look at the objectives overview as well. So, they want us to finish the season with 4.5k profit. I think we've done that from getting players out already, which you will see who's gone out shortly. And keep player salary growth under 25%. Reasonable. No continental success, and it says that's low, but domestic's very low, but we actually have domestic ones. Gain automatic promotion is what the board want, and reach the round of 32 stage in the FA Cup. That's actually difficult. That's quite difficult. Youth development the same. Sign 2 players younger than 20 with greater potential than the ones in the club, and sign 1 from each position. Actually, no, that seems quite reasonable. And sign 1 player from North America. That's a bit of a weird suggestion, but we'll try and do it. I like that. FIFA trying to challenge me. Okay, I'll try and step it up to that. Before I go through the transfer hub, I'm going to show you the team. This is what it looks like now with all the players that we've got. We can address potential issues right here. Not issues, just players that we need to improve on. So I think the defence is good for wing backs and goalkeeper. We definitely need another centre back, probably replacing the aging Danny Bath. And maybe we want ahead of Pollock. We've got Traore on the bench to try and play in that position also. Midfield looks okay. We've got Connolly and Pope, the youth players, on the bench, with Barrera Martin and Raheem Harper. So I think that is very comfortable. But striker as well. Got really good striker in Garcia. Top goal scorer last year with 21, but Long. He's a bench player. He's not a starting striker in this team, I don't think. We need someone with a bit more agility and pace. And Toure definitely does not offer that himself. He's going to depart the club. I do not want him here, even if I have to replace him or release him. As we've got all these players in the reserves as well. Mitchell, Cruikshank and McMillan come back from the loan. They will be good for cup competitions. We've got Lacey, who we need to get out. And these 4 here, who I think are good reserve switch and swatch players. Those players are like ones that if a bid comes in, I'll probably accept it, but probably good enough to stay here at the same time. As yes, I'm going to go to the list now. No more stalling. These are the players I definitely want to sign. I'm still looking at players, of course, as we have keepers on the backup list. I have been suggested Austin many a times. Kelleher does have more potential, but Austin is an English keeper, so he's native to the country. It's probably better to get in if we're being really realistic and comply to the league's nationality rules. Got Baker, Kilman and Dunn as centre-backs. I think these two in particular, I'm looking at Premier League experience. Kilman, 6'5" would be good. Definitely get some goals from a couple of corners. As Pierrick, I'm looking at him to be a striker. He's got really good pace from Palace. I think he's unwanted there. Robbie Gott's the same. He's a free agent. Could go in for him. Released from Leeds. Bakinson or Bakinson. Don't know how he's snuck onto that list, to be honest with you. As we've got 4 striker options. Dembele's been at Grimsby before. Out in Turkey. I think he'll probably want to return. And I think he's good enough. He's a bit fast, I think. Well, he was when he went at Grimsby. Yeah, 90 acceleration. Harper's going to be there forever, I think. But he's not coming back this season. 6'5" striker. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Came through our academy, but way too good for us at the moment at Gleike. Don't know how you pronounce that. With Decadova, I think he may be the first choice, you know. Yes, he's aging, but has a bit of pace. And of course, Premier League experience, game face as well in the game. And it is a free agent, which will cost us nothing. And Ellie Sims, if we can get this guy on loan, even though he's transfer listed, that would be great. My only little issue with him is he's very common. Very, very common. As I also didn't mention, players have been released, haven't they? I haven't shown you who I skipped today by mistake. I know I'm stupid. I was skipping through to this next year and I skipped today. So yeah, I think Tunnicliffe's gone, McEwen's gone. We've lost a lot of first teamers from over the past. McEachran the same, but I think it's for the best. It's definitely for the best as we want to move on forward. Oh, here they are. I've actually got the things right here. Edmondson and Chalobah's gone as well. I haven't made my mind up on Ryan Edmondson, you know. I really haven't made my mind up. He looks like a really great player, great potential in him, but I don't know if I'm going to sign him or not. As speaking of going forward as well, which I said moments ago, Union Berlin, Utrecht and Besiktas in a pre-season tournament, only for 4 million, but these are some great tester games as I'm going to go into the first game against Utrecht. It's telling me to pick a captain, but that's one thing I'm going to do. Tactics. So I'm going to go through it very quickly. This is hopefully going to be the main formation if it works out. 5-2-1-2. I think it's a great one with these wing backs scoring goals and getting forward. As a defensive style, it's not drop back. It's going to be press after possession loss because we've got 5 defenders. We can get up, and I play that usually anyway with not possession as well. Don't know why they're on this. It wants to be fast build up, so I can get them wing backs speeding up the field. A little more width as well because of course we are playing them full backs right there. Depth. I'll step up a bit because we don't want to just be packed in the zone box. So they are. Then we've got the wing backs coming forward. Gregerson's our captain. I'm going to give it Matty Paul. Actually, no, Danny Bathu's got experience. And yeah, that's it for this tactic. And this is the defensive one. Just that player in midfield dropping back Martin onto the left-hand side because it was a left midfielder with pressure and heavy touch and possession on. The extra defensive one, the ultra defensive, is this one. One striker. Get everyone back even long being on the right midfield. And then as for ultra attacking, we have the free cams one. I did play this formation with Ivar. Went a bit off the strings at the end, but I feel like if we get the players forward in this 3 or 4-2-3-1, I think it would go forward very, very quick. And then of course the formation I consider definitely the best attacking wise. The 4-3-2-1 or 4-3-3 basically with the left forward and right forward. Getting everyone pushed up, constant pressure, going for it. And yeah, if you've got any suggestions on what to do with those, I've only done them briefly because I did them not at all before. Never in a career mode have I gone that far, which I probably should have done to be honest with you, but we've had success without them. So yeah, that is what we're going to try as Utrecht at the first game. And you saw the team that we are going to play, it's the same one as last season, no signings yet. With, I'm going to walk through it because you might want me to walk through it. Schubert in the goal, Surescu, Bath, Gregerson, Pollock, Doig, Harper, Martins and Martin, Long and Garcia. Let's give Long a chance as well because he could go to 70 rated, get into this team after all, but I don't know as it's going to be simulated of course like pre-season. Really good team is Utrecht and we have beaten them with Long scoring the goal. Oh, that is not what I expected. 1-0 in the pre-season tournament against a good Dutch team. Shock to the system. I don't think we've ever won a pre-season tournament or even got out of the group. It's something I've never focused on. Like the FA Cup, which I do focus on, but we can never actually get through. As we get a transfer offer through as well. FCSB with a 1.5 offer for Darnell Johnson. It is above his evaluation. I do want to get centre-backs in. That means our centre-backs now will drop onto the bench. So, Darnell Johnson, good luck to you. And also, I've just realised that we got rid of Nightingale, didn't we? He has gone to Besiktas, who we are playing in this tournament, as Fisher gets a loan deal in from Buenos Aires. I think I'm going to keep him here. I think that's Boca Juniors, isn't it? It might be. I think I'm going to keep him here for now. He is on the loan list, of course, so I'll see where that's coming, but with the cups and games that we've got coming up, and of course selling Darnell Johnson, I think we need him, as I'm going to make slight changes into this next lineup. Going to do that, going to do that, and I'm going to put Torre on. Never, never, never putting you on the field, my friend, after what you did in one of those last games. As one more change after this, there we go. Schubert in the goal, Christie, Traore, Gregerson, Pollock and Doig in the defence with Harper, Pope and Connolly. Long and Garcia up top to face Union Berlin, which, no offence to Utrecht, I think are actually slightly stronger as well. So it's going to be difficult. Again, got both Khedira brothers now. I think Sami Khedira has made the move over to these. So hopefully our 5-back prevails against a good German side, but it doesn't. Abdullah with a late goal after coming off the bench. So not much shame in that. But before this next game, let's try and make a signature happen. We want a backup keeper and a striker, I think, most desperately. So why not go for them both at the exact same time? So starting with Brandon Austin, I've been suggested this guy before. Good backup keeper. So sorry Kelleher, but it's got to be this guy. He's took a sporadic position as well with a 3-year contract. That is good commitment to sit on a bench, as we'll offer him $5,000 in wages. We're getting higher with the wages now. Definitely, you might want a bit more. As oh no, that was a release clause. Damn it! Oops! That's not good for a release clause. I mean, he is a free agent. Oh dear. I'll accept it, but I think I've done a bit wrong there. He's going to be bought in no time. Imagine that though, the agent accepting that. I'd be furious if I was Brandon Austin. We'll get that took out immediately. I don't think people can sign him straight away, so he'll have to sign a new contract very, very soon when he comes to the club. As the next one I want to get in, Bobby Decordova-Reid. Will he be a starter striker? I honestly don't know. 72 rated though is better than what we've got. And he does want quite a high wage, does Bobby Reid, so we're going to have to take that in mind. 2 years on the contract length. Beautiful, Bobby. Thank you very much. No release clause as well is fine by me. But this wage, you've got to come down from 18 grand. I can't be offering you that. 12. You'll be the highest paid player at the club before I probably do some contracts, because players are running out, as he will accept it anyway. Bobby Decordova-Reid comes to the Mariners. That is a big experience signing. Great stuff. Absolutely great stuff. So he's going to jump into this new team that I have built for this next game. I feel like it's just a bit more experience now, and bench players. I might still, of course, look for first teamers, because the first team needs improving, because we didn't win the last couple of games, so that is a priority as well. Is Schubert in the goal, Marsh, Fisher, Gregerson, Pollock and Jackson in the defence, with Macmillan coming in, Pope and Patterson, with Decordova-Reid and Garcia up front. Hopefully the new duo up there, want them really to play off each other and play well this season, if of course we don't get another striker in, and I'm happy about that. Bobby Decordova-Reid, done his rounds in the Championship, experienced Championship defender, or not even defender, striker, as can we get a win? We do, we beat Besiktas. What a result. Garcia with the first goal, Nkudu, and then Patterson with the winner. Well, I think we're through in the group stages. Yeah, we're through. More money, more success, I think, as that is 1 million into the bank on top of what we've already got. Great. And Bologna is the team we're going to be against. Serie A opposition. A very nice team, as I think I'm going to have to go full strength. They're spending 24 million on a player. You can see there, Diade Sasamescu. So I don't think we stand a chance. But football ain't played on paper, so let's try and get a result with Schubert in the goal. Sorescu, Bath, Gregerson, Pollock, Doig, Harper, Pope and Martin, with Decordova-Reid and Garcia. It is full strength apart from Barredo Martins, who was injured last season. So I'm going to try and be a little realistic, even though I don't need to be, and rest him, because I think Pope is still good enough to be ahead of him this season if he keeps on plodding along. But maybe it's Harper instead who I replace. I don't know. As we beat Bologna. What a result. They dominate the game, but Raul Garcia's lone goal gets us the win. We need to keep hold of this Spaniard. And what a result. We could be going all the way with this guy. He's amazing. We could be winning a trophy here. I think the only trophy we've won before is the League One playoffs. So this will be great, as Union Berlin we've faced already are the next team that lie in front of us. I am going to play the same team, so I am not going to have to show you. As let's have a look if we can get the win, shall we? Our team's very tired, but come on, keep going. Oh, and we lose on pens. It's Pope to miss it as well, the youth player. That is harsh. Who scored in the game? Cruz and Martin for us. Oh, that is a harsh way to bow out. But then again, we've got to the finalist tournament, which we really don't care about. So let's put focus back in the league. And I've added a lot of players to this list, including the one player I want to sign right now, being suggested before. He can play on both wings if we need to go defensive, and of course he's a brute striker who can force a goal in a bad Sheffield United side this season, I've got to say, no offence to the Blades fans. So yeah, Oliver Burke is the next player I want to sign. Of course, I have no idea what he wants. I'll offer him rotational. I don't know if he wants that. He'll take it though. I'm guessing he's around 70 rated. I'm gonna take a wild guess, so I think will be him and Long rotational in this team. Gonna offer him 7k. I think he's gonna walk away from that though. And no, he wants 8.9 in the signing on bonus. We'll give him that. Don't know his rating or anything, so that is a surprise. Lucky dip buy, but we have Oliver Burke coming in the club. A lot of experience. Love it. A lot of experience. As what is his rating going to be? It's like opening a present and you don't know what's in it. 71. I'll take that. Because goes ahead of Long now for nothing. 88 pace. That's more than Reed. And he could grow more than Reed because he's 30 years old. Oliver Burke's actually a really good buy for us. As, oh my. An offer for Barreiro Martins from Braga for 8 million. That is a huge, huge thing. He is a great player. But we do have Pope in this midfield. This could be a huge transfer if it were to go through. So we're going to offer 10 million. Carlos Carvajal is the manager there. Is that his name? I think it is. As 10 million for Barreiro Martins would be our biggest sell of the season. And we have done it. That's going to tick off all the financial things. That's come completely out of the blue. And that is a huge bit of business. And that excites me. Oh, that excites me. As Man City, I've just seen him bought Jesus back for 100 mil. Sold him and then had to pay 100 mil for him. That is not good business, I don't think. As we've got an offer here for Fisher on loan. Turn that down. As I definitely know who my next signing's going to be. Look at this guy. He's been on the list quite a while. Luke Jeffcott doing okay in real life at Plymouth. The league below. We should get this guy for a steal of money. Maybe like 3 million, but we do have the money now. If, of course, Barreiro Martins goes. And I think this is going to be the last striker, guys. We've spent a lot of money on them. We're bolstering up the squad. As 23-year-old, 72 rated, loads of time to grow. And I think I'm going to offer 3 million. 3 million should be enough for this guy's services straight up. As no, they want 4. Plymouth are going to try and drive a hard bargain. I don't know where they are in the league. They're not in our league. I definitely know that. So they are the leagues below. So we should be able to steal. But they're insisting on 4 million. We'll spend it. 4 million. I think this is the joint highest, or maybe just a little bit lower than Sorescu's. Hopefully, he isn't as much as a flop as Sorescu has been in his first season. He wants rotational. That is perfect. We're planning on actually giving him an important 4 years. Perfect as well. This guy can grow to be a superstar along with Raul Garcia. So we'll accept that release clause as well. And 8.3. He's taking a wage cut. He's taking a wage cut. That is perfect. And that is strikers definitely through the door now. Don't need any more. We've got 5, well, soon to be 4 when Turri gets gone. As, yeah, Burke, Jeffcott, Long, who's unfortunately like the 4th or 5th choice, Decadova, Reed, and Garcia are our attacking options. And now we've got the attacking ones in, we need the defensive. I've got a lot of scout reports out for defenders though, so we've got to wait for them to come back. But I really have faith we can build this squad up really good if the players I have in mind actually join. And the opposite of joining is leaving. Barreiro Martins has gone for 10 million. Oh my days, what a lump of money, as it looks like Barnsley game's going to be before we can actually make a signing though, as we've got a loan offer for Marsh and an actual offer for Martin. Okay, Fulham want Martin, loan to buy for Marsh, going to delegate that to a loan 1 year, that is perfect. And 16.9 million for Josh Martin from Fulham. That is massive. He's on 500 quid a week. I never noticed that. We've never given him a wage increase. 500 quid a week. This will be a huge shock to the system if he doesn't go, but we're gonna try and up it. Oh my days. That is a lot of money. 16.9 million. Yeah, I'm selling my best player. But Connolly and Patterson's in the back of the club. We've got easily the best replacements you could ask for. We are stacked in the cam position or midfield altogether. So we've got 35 million in the bank if this goes through. And it does. Scott Parker, Thank you if that goes through. We've just got so much profit. It is unreal at this club. We've started with 1 million as a budget. If that goes through, 35 million is what we're going to be sitting on. Outstanding work. We've even got another offer in here. Club Bruges want Jackson on loan. I'm actually going to reject that. I want to keep him here for a little bit longer. Got no backup. And Matty Pollock from Antelect, 2.2. Okay, we're getting all these good bids and then they come with that. Get lost. I was seriously expecting about 10 million then, but they haven't offered it. So, Barnsley is the next team up. Martin has gone. So that is a lot of money to try and get centre-backs and everyone in. 15 million is in the transfer budget. How much have we actually got? I don't think I'm going to spend all this. 29 million at Little Grimsby Town. That's going to go into the wage. That's going to go into new contracts. I'm going to do it all now. But first, we have to beat Barnsley. So they are the team up next, or not even next, first in the league. So they are actually first as well because of the alphabetical order. Are we gonna go for Long? No, we need another midfielder as backup now. I forgot. So Mitchell, you're gonna come onto the bench. Got Traore as a backup centre back. No, we'll do this. We'll put Fisher right there. Burke is going to be the first backup. No, he isn't. I didn't see Jackson there. So there we go. Got the two strikers on the bench. As this is the starting 11 for the first game of the season. Schubert, 78 rated in the goals. Sorescu, Bath, Gregerson, Pollock and Doig. Loads of faith in these centre-backs. If you don't pull your weight, you're off. With Pope and Harper in the midfield now. That's probably going to be the consistent with Connolly in front. Decker, Dover, Reed up front with Raul Garcia. I'm surprised they haven't got an offer in for him yet. As come on, boys. The boys in black and white. The Mariners. Let's get off to a season we want to remember with a win. And come on, you beautiful stripes. Let's get this win. Decker, Dover, Reed, I've got faith in you. Want to see a good performance, because you're the only new signing straight in the team. As we are going to see the Barnsley team right now. Bradley Collins in net. Williams, Shibik, Hillick, Halm and Williams. I think that's the five at the back, copying us. Well, we really copied them, to be honest with you. With Kane and Hove in the midfield. Fraser, Chaplin and Kaminsky up front. Don't know where Collie Woodrow is, but it's a good sign he's out. Of course, don't wish injury on anyone, but if he's injured, if he's transferred, I mean, it's going to just hopefully make the game a little bit more enjoyable. As Garcia has a run on of Doig here. That's the overlap that I've put on the wing backs. He's going to cross it in the middle. Decker, Reed almost with an easy goal. He's in the middle of saying instant and easy there. That didn't really match. As Pope's going to put the corner in. Can it match Garcia's head? It can. And two early chances. I'm liking this at Blundell Park. Connor Chaplin gives the ball forward to Hove into Herbie Kane. Now, don't let Barnsley get forward. No offence to Barnsley, but these are a team we have to be beating if we are going to challenge for promotion this season. As it's their player up front now. Connor Chaplin on the ball. Boys, get a tackle in Gregerson. That's good strength. As you've got to get the ball out, though. You've got to get it out convincingly. And it's a good job we were off. A let-off. A blooming let-off. Caesar's through for another day as he's through as well. Decker, Dover, Reed with a chance against the keeper. Bradley Collins for a debut goal. Goes near post and scores. Bobby Decker, Dover, Reed, be the hero in a Grimsby Town shirt, please. What a goal. It was through on goal, through from the back. And we started last season, or ended last season, very, very rough. Hopefully we're starting this season very good. Beaten at the near post. Let's keep going, shall we? It's Connor Chaplin on the ball who spins us straight away into Herbie Kane. Don't let them get an instant reply. Pollock. What a tackle. That's why I didn't sell you to Anderlecht. As Doig has got the ball from the throw-in of the keeper into Raheem Harper. Decent quick pass onto Pope now. Turns. Gives it to Decker, Dover, Reed on a run. He could have two on his debut, you know. Bobby Decker, Dover, Reed. Pass it across the box to Garcia, who kind of needs a goal himself. Connolly into Decker, Dover, Reed again. Ref! He got took out! And nothing was given as we've got just over 5 minutes to this first half left. Leminski on a run just offside. He had a crossing to the box there. And let's get forward straight away. Dejan Sorescu. I saw Doig flood forward with a run. You haven't done the same as he's even lost the ball to Kaminsky. That is not an improvement on last season, mate. Can he get the tackle in? Oh, he does though, so I'll give him credit for that. As it's on to Decker, Dover, Reed again. Finds Pope. No, it doesn't. It goes through to Sorescu, who needs to cut inside. Give it back to Decker, Dover, Reed. Takes a touch to the side and strikes at the defender. But so far it has been a positive first half for the Mariners. Oh, bad pass from Michael Connolly though, but we've only got 1 minute added on. I will definitely take this result at half-time, and we are doing. We lead against Barnsley. Yes, it's only 1 goal, but it's a debut goal on the first day of the season for the main man. They've had all the possession, but only 0 shots. Yeah, that's right. None. So I say, let's get out there and get this win wrapped up as Connor Chaplin has the ball. Herbie Kane, they haven't had a shot, but they are dominating all the ball, and that really worries me. Schubert in the net needs to still find his feet in the Championship as, yeah, Jesus gone back to Man City. That is a surprise, but not as surprising as how much time we're giving Barnsley on the ball. Kane turns as easy. Herbie Kane's been the main man, but Danny Bath with a great interception, which could lead to something. Connolly with the ball straight through, and why is the defender that far back? And it's Connor Chaplin again with the ball through to Herbie Kane, who tries to pull it back. I thought he was going to play it to the other striker, but Matty Pollock, who has been fantastic in this game with the captain's armband, really has done. As we're going to find Reed here through this little gap. Give it out to Dejan Sorescu. What a ball as well from our striker, who's going to cross it first time, Sorescu. Oh, and it was a decent ball. And Herbie Kane. Oh, what a ball. What a ball to Kaminski. Danny Bath, you legend. Danny Bath, the hero. What a tackle in the box to keep us in the lead. Still, I've got to keep my confidence and focus. After that tackle, we can't just go and concede. What a challenge, though, from Danny Bath. As it's Connor Chaplin in the middle, onto Bath's side again, but Gregerson deals with it. Honestly, that tackle was amazing. There we go, Hove in the middle, gone to his defensive formation as Pollock puts in a great sliding challenge. Slide tackles have been a lot better in this game than they were all of last season. The referees aren't being harsh on me. As the ball is across the middle from Williams into Connor Chaplin again. He's going to look for that first time ball. It's a great run. Danny Bath's on the back of him, but Schubert makes an important save. It's been all Barnsley in this second half, which is a little concerning, but then again, to say we were so bad defensively last season, we've been really good this game. And it's Patterson on the ball here. Now, in the middle, Garcia making the move. Garcia does keep it as well as he gives it onto Oliver Burke. I thought it was smaller than that. Looks quite tall. As Doig, the Scotsman, making a run for the Scotsman with the ball here. Into the middle, it's Garcia! It's Collins with a save. That was the chance to wrap it up for 2. But we still do have a corner. Pope to deliver them now because, of course, Martin has gone. And we don't win it, but just keep this away from our net and we should be sound. Yeah, I don't think I could live that long at all. Mike just cut out. Yes! We've done it! We've done it. Grimsby Town 1, Barnsley 0. Yes! That might not be a convincing result on the grand scheme of things, looking at if we play like that every game of the season, we're not going to do well. But for the first game of the season, one that we desperately needed to win, that is a hand on heart great performance. And hopefully that's put us in the good books of a lot of centre-backs who want to join the club. Saying that, our centre-backs in that game were absolutely faultless. Great defending. Pollock, Gregerson and Danny Bath. Maybe it just took a season to gel, but I'm not going to gamble on that. Still need to sign one. As we have gone actually into the next month, I still haven't got the scout reports back, and it's Sheffield United up next. Going to have to keep on simming to this game because I really want this scout report to come through on one player. Was relegated last season. Really want to see what he's going to be worth this season. So please come back on this last day. Is it going to be? Is it? No. I don't want to manage Paraguay. So yeah, the scout reports haven't come through yet. That's disappointment. That is disappointment summed up. But to say we made 30 million today and still got a result and still got players into the club, a lot of strikers that is, I think that is saying really good stuff about how good our potential is going forward. As same with Hale, I'm going to promote him. Do I feel good enough to promote other players? No, I'm going to leave it at that. But I'm not going to leave it at that with the scouts and everything. Of course, last episode, I ran out of money for a good scout. This time, we've got all the money in the world. So Arrow Hexanen, we are going to go out and get 2.5 million. I would have never thought we could have done that before. But now, going to spend the cash on everything because we've got it to upgrade the club with. So yeah, definitely want to make signings with that money, but I feel like buying players is not just the focus. We can buy scouts, we can buy youth scouts as well and go forward through the club with wages and contracts, which I might get onto off screen. I'll see if I can get them done and show you in the next episode. As unfortunately guys, this is the end of the first episode. I think it's been a great one, great start. Compared to the last couple of seasons, or just the last season in particular. As yeah, off to winning ways for once, and I will see you all in the next episode of this Grimsby Town to Glory career. In a bit, stay safe, and peace.
We'll be right back.